The schools say the state is to blame. They say the Department of Education has stopped paying many of its bills. The Loveland Academy in Honolulu is closing its doors at the end of this month. The Pacific Autism Center is just holding on. The Loveland Academy in Makiki, where recently as many as 30 students, mostly those diagnosed with autism, attend a day treatment center that school officials say is the only one offering wraparound mental health care.
Loveland only exists because the Department of Education and Department of Health asked Dr. Dukes to create this place.
It was created with the arrival of the Felix Consent Decree, in which the state agreed to abide by federal law in educating special needs students. But Loveland Academy is now slated to close its doors July 27th. The 62 full-time employees are down to 18. Loveland officials and their lawyers say they're being forced to close because the state has stopped paying for the education of some of these students, despite orders by the federal court to do so.
It's stunning that the state would thumb its nose at the federal courts, federal law, and ignore these rulings.
Lawyers for Loveland students say the school is owed at least $700,000. It's a similar experience with the Pacific Autism Center, which says the DOE owes it about $300,000.
We had to sit down and run the numbers and really think through what we were going to do. We came very close to making a decision to close. Because we couldn't sustain not knowing when we were going to get paid or if we were going to get paid.
The school recently moved from a 4,800 square foot site to an 1,800 square foot site. It's down from 17 kids to 7. It has some private pay students and others paid for by military TRICARE insurance.
We need the DOE to be responsible, and we need them to fulfill the requirements and stop playing all these games.
In a statement released this afternoon, DOE Deputy Superintendent Ron Nazoy said, quote, "Our highest priority is to ensure Hawaii students receive a high-quality education. The Hawaii State Department of Education has paid and continues to make payments for services provided by Loveland Academy in cases where there are no legal dispute regarding the DOE's obligation to pay. We must be diligent in ensuring payments to Loveland as well as other providers are made appropriately." Coming up tomorrow night on our News at 6, we'll hear from the families affected by Loveland's closure.